because it's surprising what you could find at the thrift store, at the price you can buy them at. It's like such a great deal, and I never thought about like finding unique items before. It's like obviously because it's like one unique one of anything. So
beautiful. Yeah, they're really nice. In sour cream. A few hours. We're gonna check. It's been going for almost I've seen great yogurt. I think it works really well. And it's the reason I had in mind, but even on the thick side, you can now we're kind of going for a belt over here. A little bit of cilantro. I think it just requires garlic and tea, putting them under the broiler. It adds so much flavor. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. It's so good. It's so rich. You feel like a.
You just ask two people to look at each other for a minute.
Quick break from Manhattan. Another plain slice. Right here.
Set the crock pot. There are ribs in there for my boyfriend. I don't really like these cuts, but I'll probably eat the vegetables. It's in the washroom downstairs because of this plug. We are currently out of plugs in the kitchen, and because one of them is busted, so we have to figure that out. But it's fine here. We have no guests, so nobody's gonna know that we have a crock pot in the washroom. Here is the current state of my studio. A little bit of a mess, so we're gonna do some cleaning before I start on some stuff and put these pants away. They don't belong here. Okay, I'm gonna fold them so the bed is clear in the guest room. I've started a bad habit of piling all my clothes here because my closet is in the guest room. We'll stop that. That's better.
How creepy this was. I know, you were right. Still, with the feeling of being watched, I looked at the abandoned building next to the cemetery, at one of the windows. For a brief moment, I was startled. Just like that, I started to feel lightheaded, and suddenly everything went dark. The next thing I remember was waking up to being dragged in the woods. I freaked out and went into the woods. He actually literally picking puts of flowers down on his stone, stood there for a while with my eyes closed and prayed. When I finished my prayer feet, I swerved the car accidentally into silence and ended. I called my phone provider the next day to trace the number. I couldn't. They didn't have enough data to trace it apparently. It's midnight at that point. We made sure no one was around to see us and we hopped the fence into the cemetery. It wasn't exactly pitch black out, and it was slightly hard to see more than 10 feet in front of us. So we were all using our eyes.
Printing out some stickers, and I changed my desktop background to the Lighthouse characters, the two characters in the Lighthouse. I really like that movie. I spoke to some people and they said they did not like it at all, that it was just too weird, but I loved it. So anyway, I thought it would be nice because I kind of want a black and white so I can see my icons. So that'll probably change. I'm seeing Color Out of Space tomorrow. It is a movie with Nicolas Cage based on an H.P. Lovecraft horror story. So pretty excited about that. I like horror. Not necessarily H.P. Lovecraft, but I also really like Nicolas Cage. So excited. I hope he gives us one of his crazy performances. I'm going with my boyfriend and my brother and his girlfriend and hopefully a couple other friends, but I don't know. But that's tomorrow. But now I'm getting ready to sit down and paint some comics. I am going to be painting some comics you can't see, but they will be out in, I think, late February. It's a comic for the New Yorker again, so really happy I got to pitch another comic for them. So it is going to be a lot of panels, and I'm going to do a traditional style this time. So I've been switching with them. I've done at least, I think I've done, my first comic was the winter one, and then the driving one, and then the moving one. So I've done 3 comics with them, and I've been moving from, I did traditional style, then digital, then traditional, and now I'm doing traditional again. I think I might stick with that. I really like working traditionally with them. So I've prepared all my panels, I've printed them out, I just have to draw them and paint them. So that's gonna be the stuff that I'm doing most of the day, because that is due on Monday. And then you saw me filling up my agenda. The other things I have on the list is, while I'm doing that, hopefully continue printing out some Patreon stuff, some Patreon stickers. I did write down my Patreon notes like you saw me do earlier in the vlog. So all of them are written down for the sticker club anyway, and then I have packed some of them that are finished. So, but there's still a ways to go with them. I still have to do the higher tiers, and then I have to do, and I'm working, oh yeah, I didn't show you guys, but let me show you. I couldn't find it at first, but I asked my Ultimate Parcel Patreon what they wanted for their sticker theme for the month of January, and they wanted like a mermaid sticker sheet. So I started drawing this stuff. I think I posted one on Instagram. So I drew this mermaid right here. It's gonna be way smaller once I put them into sticker mode, but this one I feel like I might redraw because I don't like how the composition looks. It's a fine drawing. I like it enough, but I don't like it enough to make it a sticker, so I might redraw that. This one I really like. It's just a pearl in an oyster shell. I guess very, very kind of generic cliche look, but I really like the way I colored that in, so that is going to be a sticker. And these are going to be die cut stickers. They're not going to be sticker sheets, but I liked what I did last time, where I did a set of die cut stickers, the Must Love Rainbows, which is, by the way, the next stickers for February, because I really like the way they turned out. It's just rainbows and hearts and stuff, so I think it would be appropriate for February. That is the next one. Yeah, I like the die cut. I'm gonna do a die cut, and then I'm gonna do a matching sticker sheet with just like little mermaids or something like that. So that's gonna take a little bit longer to do, and I'll probably send the Ultimate Parcel package towards middle of February, hopefully. But I will get the the sticker parcels done, and also the light parcels done before that. Oh, and I just have to finish the doodles for the light parcels, which were the candies that you saw in the last vlog. I really like those too. But I have a lot of things going on. The most important thing to do right now is the New Yorker comic, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to check in with you guys, because I really want to get at least maybe half of the panels painted in, at the same time working on my sticker sheets, which I only have 4 more sheets to cut for the sticker parcels, and then I move on to the Ultimate Parcels, and they're getting a different paper for that. So yeah, I got my candle going. It's all good. I need water. It's good. All right, let's get to painting. I'm wearing my pizza necklace that I got a while back from Claire's, I think. Anyway, so I pulled out one of my older panels from the New Yorker here, just so I can get a size reference. They have a very particular panel size, so I'm working with what I had before. So I cut out a sheet of paper, kind of the same size, so I can make sure I'm drawing at the right size, and overshooting a little bit, but I have this, which is great for reference. And then what's the pencil I've been liking using? I've been liking using this Hello Kitty pencil, but it breaks so easily. Where is my eraser? There it is. Let me sharpen this. It's a lot shorter now. The lead broke off too often. Okay, so my stickers just stopped cutting, so I have to set the next one. So I'm gonna overshoot a bit. My hands have been so dry just because I've been washing them a lot. I work in a medical building, so I really have to be mindful of the germs. But because of that, my hands are dry as heck. Perfect. So, and then here I have all the panels that I pitched. So I'll just redraw them because they were just really, what do you call it? Rough. Alright, so in terms of, I also like having this in terms of style to check. Don't fall. It's now quite a while later. It's 2:30 p.m. I don't know when I started, but I have 2 more panels left of the comic. Let's count how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there were 10 panels. I finished 8 of those, so I have 2 more left to do. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 2 more left to do. And then I have to sit down and edit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push and finish the 2 panels, and then tomorrow I'm going to sit down and edit. Edit them all together, I mean, into the package. And tomorrow, once I edit them and like change the brightness and adjust the colors, I can see if I have to redo any panels. I've been treating the comics, each panel like an illustration, and I shouldn't. I still think about it like each one has to be perfect, but they're all gonna come together into a comic. So, you know, comics, they're like a bunch of illustrations in one. So if you take your time on each one, that's good, but depending on the timeline you have, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I have a lot of other stuff to do, so I need to get them done efficiently, but also put a lot of effort onto them at the same time. So it's a balance. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit of stretching, and then I'm going to work on the last 2 panels, which are fairly simple, so that's good. Yeah. Oh, my neck. I did the pages. I'm not gonna edit them into Photoshop right now, because if I start and if I don't like it, I'll redraw the pages. So I'll swing back tomorrow, but I'm gonna shift over to another thing. That's my Discord. But before we do that, let's check out the crock pot. Welcome to my washroom. Ooh, it smells nice. Not my kind of thing, but okay, so I can cross this off right now, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do Patreon stuff, because it'll be a nice break from drawing. The stickers and the doodles I'm going to do tonight, because that's more drawing. So I don't know if I'll get to my Patreon comic, but at least I crossed this off the list. I have officially run out of my sparkles. I need to buy more. I have Christmas ones, but there's a little bit left, but I don't want to use that because it's kind of dusty. So 2 people are not going to get sparkles, but they are going to get some string wrapped around their package. So, and for the rest of the Patreon package, there's not going to be any more sparkles unless I pick them up. But yeah. Also, I used the shiny washi tapes for the little sticker packages. And as always, I put an extra sticker set for people who are either new to the tier or who've never pledged to me before. One's in there, or have come back for a while from a hiatus or from pledging to me. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna tie this up. So I was quickly looking through my my scans, and I think I accidentally deleted a scan that I need for next month's Patreon. I drew a rainbow slime as a Patreon doodle for one of the patrons. I scanned it in and I deleted it, I think by accident, because I cannot find it. So I was gonna add that as an extra sticker for the next round of light parcel people, but I don't know where it went. Maybe it'll come. Maybe I'll find it in my computer, but I have officially lost it for now. So that sucks. I really like that drawing too. It was just a slime, but like a rainbow version. So I don't know what to do. I'm sad. For sure one of my patrons have it. I just don't know who. Because I give them out fairly randomly. I used to keep a track of everybody's, but like I would do it random, but I would track it on my Excel sheet, but I didn't do it for that round of Patreon doodles. So I wouldn't know who to contact but I don't really want to bother either, so it's fine. I can even draw it again, really, if I really wanted to. My stickers are going, and I am now set up for the next phase of my day, which is working on these Patreon doodles. I have another sheet of this to add on to, but I'm gonna finish this up, I think, hopefully today. But before I do that, I want to get some tea. Honestly, I might have tea and coffee, but I rediscovered my stash of chocolatey chai tea. So I'm gonna have this, but also make a cup of coffee because I'll probably drink through both of those. And I also am too impatient because the water is gonna take a little bit to boil. So I wanna make coffee too. All right, I got my black coffee with a little bit of cinnamon and also my chai tea. I also put a little bit of cinnamon in there, but we'll see. I kind of messed up the G, so it looks like Haribo comes. Whoops. Okay, it is now 8:48. I've been working pretty much all day today, and I'm starting to get burnt out. I really wanted to paint more of the candies, but I need to stop. So I'm gonna show you what I have so far. The Instagram thing, I posted a question on Instagram if anybody wanted to suggest more candies. That worked really well, so I got a bunch of candies done. But I'll show that to you. So my schedule is gonna be a little bit weird this week. So today I had my studio day, which is Wednesday, and then tomorrow I have another studio day, but at the we have a movie to go to at 6:50 at night. So I want to get a lot of stuff done before we head out, and then I also need to edit the vlog to be up for Friday. So I have to fit that in. I might do it after I chill out a bit and like start editing it right now, or after I chill anyway. But I feel like I got a lot done on my agenda. I crossed off the New Yorker comic, which I have to do too tomorrow. I can't leave it to the weekend because I've done all the panels. I just need to do some editing, and fingers crossed I don't want to redo any of the panels, but we'll see. I kind of stopped thinking about it. And then I did some Patreon sticker cutting. I finished up all the sticker club parcels. I'm working on the doodles for the light parcel and the ultimate parcel. I wanted to get comics done, and I wanted to get stickers done, but I don't think I'll get that done. So anyway, it's fine. It's fine though. What else did I want to say? Well, let me just show you the doodles. I'm gonna move this box. I bought a vegetable steamer. I took it out of the box, so it's here. It just has to go down to the kitchen. I've never had one of these, and I wanted to steam some veggies, so I got this. Oh, that sounds weird. Okay. Alright, so let's get the drawings here. Oh, kind of dark, but okay. So I'll show you the ones that I finished already. You've probably seen these. I was working on these. Mini Oggs, based on Cadbury mini eggs. Based on Reese's. Peanut butter cups, one of my favorite candies. Skittle, just one. This one is called Worthless Original, based on Werther's Originals. My boyfriend said my humor is kind of weird, so if you're not laughing at these, it's because my humor is kind of weird. This one isn't really much. It's just based on the bubble tape Hubba Bubba, but it's Hubby. This one was one of the serious ones when I started, but the title at the bottom, it says really tasty food, and it's one of my favorite candies too. It's kind of like a fruit strip or fruit jerky. Really like it. 45 calories. Lots of sugar though, but it's okay. This one, hit or miss. It's the Sour Patch Kids. This one I like. It's based on those Popeye candy cigarette sticks. I call them cigarette sticks, but they're just like sugar sticks. But his eyes are popping out. Focus. Okay. And then this was one of the first one that I drew based on the Italian candy that I have, Big Fruit. It's just a serious candy, but it looks really cute, so I wanted to draw it. This one you've seen, probably, if you follow me on Instagram. It's called Silverfish, based on goldfish, and they are crunchy. This one is based on Nerds. I just called them nubbins because I thought that was funny. And then this one I just finished. It's called Haribo Gums. It's like supposed to be like teeth gummies. Again, I kind of messed up the G there, so it is a word that is probably not appropriate. Well, is not appropriate. And at the bottom it says just gums. And then here are the inks for the new ones. This one is those soda wax candies, or soda bottle candies called, they have a weird name, but I just called it Nips. This one was based on a Mexican candy that somebody suggested on Instagram. I hope I'm not offending anybody, but it had a Mexican name. It looked like it's a sour candy or something, and you push it and then like gummy sour things come out there, and I just called it Please Kill Me. Sorry. Because the mascot on it is kind of crazy looking, and it looks, I hope I didn't offend anyone. This one is based on Maltesers. I should have added an S at the end. I just called it Man Eater. And then this one, you can't really tell what it is, but somebody suggested Boston baked beans, and I thought they meant the canned beans. And I'm like, I guess that's kind of a candy because they're just so sweet, but it's actually a candy. It's kind of, I think it's a chocolate covered peanut candy. So it's called Boston baked beans. Somebody suggested Dum Dum lollipops. I called it Dun Dun. Kit Kat. My boyfriend said, what about Kid Crap? So that's what it is. Someone said sweet tarts. So I made it sweet farts. And then someone suggested Big League Chew, so I changed it to Black Plague Stew, and there's a rat making a stew. Get it? Black Plague. And then the last one I have is Just a Bone, based on Toblerone. And oh yeah, there's two more. This one is based on Twix. My boyfriend just shook his head when he saw this. And then the last one, I didn't like the way it's turning out color-wise. Also, in general, Milky Ways, their packaging is like not that great, green and brown. So I might redo this or might just trash it. I just called it Gerard Way Emo Bar. So yeah, that's what I have for my candies. And I'm pretty tired. My favorite, I think, I really liked how the Haribo gums turned out, even though I spelled it as Cums. And I really like the way the Reese's one turned out. So these are all gonna go to patrons 25 and above, and everyone's getting a random doodle unless they let me know on Instagram or something like that when they see me working on them. I usually am happy to give them whatever they prefer, but I just kind of give them out randomly. And maybe some of these will become stickers, actually. I'm not sure in the future. So yeah, I can always reuse the idea. I can digitize them or clean them up and make them into stickers depending on what I feel like. So yeah, I worked on that today. So let's see what the agenda, what we can cross out here. I also transferred some money from my account to my RRSP, just so I can hopefully not pay too much taxes this year, because I made more than I did last year, so I'm probably going to pay taxes. So I transferred money into that RRSP. Kind of scary because I won't be able to touch that money unless I invest it, of course, into a GIC or a mutual fund or something like that. But that's for when taxes are over and I can kind of sit down and see what I can do with it. But just transferring over money to my RRSP is scary in general because, again, it's not liquid anymore. So I can only touch that when I retire, when I'm like 65. But it helps it helps with how much taxes I have to pay this year, and I'd rather not pay too many taxes when I can do that. So I did that. It's on my list. I crossed it out. I did it. The only thing on my list, Patreon doodles I can cross out. Comic. I might sit down and work on a comic page or two, depending on how I feel after I take a break. Oh yeah, and now I remember I still have to edit this vlog, so I got lots of stuff to do. Tuesday I didn't do anything. I wanted to get stuff. I did something Monday night. I did Patreon stuff, and then Tuesday night I came home and I didn't do anything. My boyfriend and I just basically had dinner, and then we just watched stuff until we went to bed. So didn't get anything done, but that's okay. So also, if you are thinking about your RRSPs, putting stuff into it, the Ontario deadline is beginning of March, so you should do that ASAP because it's already February. So if you want to do that, you got to do it soon, before March. And also you have to make sure what your contribution limit is, so check that first before you move money around. You don't want to get penalized. But yeah, that's for Ontarians. I don't know if it's the same for other people in other countries, if their deadlines are the same. Probably not, but yeah. Alright, I am going to sign off my brain for now. I might vlog something. I did buy something else. I bought a new shower curtain, so I might install that. Yeah. I've been standing here for like 15 minutes. Anybody get this too, where you have trouble switching to something totally different? I'm printing out notes because I've added little notepads for the light parcel people, so I just have a couple more to do. They're not that complicated. I just have to print and cut and stick and cut them up again, but I thought I'd print them out because it's kind of mindless, so it's just printing right now. And yeah, I'm just like watching videos while I'm standing here printing stuff out. I want to install that shower curtain. Okay, let's do it now. Let's go together. This is our current shower curtain. Our rod is also broken, it looks like. That was like that when we moved in. So, also my boyfriend's playing D&D, so if you hear voices, that's him. I don't even know how to film this, guys. What I don't like about this is the metal rings, because those can rust. The one I have, the old one, I feel like they took out the metal. So if they get wet, the rust will like run down, but okay, so that's fine. It's pretty easy enough to do. This is also machine washable according to Amazon, so that's good. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with that color. Actually, I forgot that our stone was kind of gray in the bathroom, so this really works well. And it kind of matches, the gray matches, and also the brown beige matches the paint, so pretty happy. And it's not bad quality, so very happy. My hair has already stuck to it though because it's so staticky, but I'm sure that'll go away. So happy with that. I am so happy with that shower curtain. I'm just so happy about it. It's so weird. This is what an adult is like. Good morning. My face is swollen because I just woke up, but I had a shower. It is Thursday today, so I'm going to see Color Out of Space tonight, and I just looked over my agenda. So the main two things I'm going to do today is I'm gonna edit the vlog and have it uploaded for tomorrow, Friday, and then I'm just gonna work on comics all day, like Patreon comics and the Van Cav comic, the horror comic that I started. I've done 10 pages of that already, so I wanna keep going with them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna dedicate my day to. I have relegated editing the New Yorker comic for the weekend to have it done by Monday, so I have some time. And yeah, and the Patreon stuff I'm gonna do over the weekend as well, so that'll be cool. The last thing I wanted to say is tomorrow I have my third Empty Sketchbook Society meeting, or my third art group meeting. Hopefully I am not late to that meeting because tomorrow we have some reports to do at work, so hopefully I don't stay too late. And yeah, it'll be good. It's been going really well. We've been getting new people, a couple new people every meet, and there's in the last 2 meetings there were people who came from the first meeting, so that's really good. It's pretty fun, it's pretty chill. I really enjoy it actually, so it's nice. So looking forward to the meeting tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not late, and then I'm gonna meet new people, so it's great. And the location that I picked is pretty good. It's like a food court, really low traffic area, so the tables aren't that great, but they're fine for it being free, so it's all good. It looks like from the first 2 meetings, the amount of people who come are kind of average out to around 8 to 10, so it's pretty manageable. It's not like tons and tons of people are coming every time, so that's really good. Really manageable. I've had a couple questions, well, I think 2 messages or two emails about like how to start an art group. I pretty much decided just to do it and see how it would go. In terms of the admin side of it, because it's local and it's like very specific, there's not like a sudden influx of people asking to join. Emails aren't like crazy. I don't get tons every day or something like that. Also, I'm not like that famous or whatever, so if I was doing a meetup and I was like a famous YouTuber or a famous whatever artist, then I'd probably have more people wanting to come. But because it's pretty chill, I'm handling it so far, so it's all good. And my suggestion to you, if you want to start a art group, like my suggestion with the store, it doesn't hurt to try. It does not hurt to try. The only thing you have to do, you have to be sure of, is you want to be accountable for what you're hosting. So you have to be like on the ball with emailing people about the information, making sure that everybody's updated. I messed up in the first one by not telling one person where we were when our location moved. So I kind of fixed that by making a Facebook account where I can update that and people can check that instead of kind of everyone, instead of like having the onus on me to update every single minute and every single second. So yeah, you just have to be accountable, you have to be responsible, you have to be honest, and those are pretty much the main things. And you have to commit. I remember when I was about on the first meeting, like the day of the first meeting, like in the early in the day, I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting a lot of effort and taking on such responsibility, because I have to host a thing. And then I just was like, well, I needed kind of a group I wanted to meet new people, I needed to get out of the house, and I wanted kind of like a chill art group. So once I went to the first meeting, I was like, yeah, this is cool, I want to keep doing it. So my boyfriend asked me what my end goal is for the group. I don't really know. My end goal is just have fun, and if the amount of people taper off towards like maybe like the 6th or something meeting, then it tapers off and maybe it'll die off. Maybe people won't be interested in coming at all and it'll just be me, and eventually, and at that point I'll probably just stop it, and I won't see it as a failure because the first 2 meetings were really successful. So yeah, just that's what my initial thoughts are about starting an art group. I do hope more people become, regulars, more people are interested in coming, and maybe it'll go to something more, but right now it's pretty chill. So yeah, if you are interested, if you are a Toronto local who is into art, want to hang out with art people, you don't necessarily have to be like an illustrator, freelancer, or anything like that. I have one person who has come to the first 2 meetings, and she is just like a hobby artist. She does another thing in school, but she really likes art, so she's come to the first 2 meetings and she's great. So yeah, as long as you're interested in some art thing, if you're a graphic designer or something like that, you are welcome. Yeah, I just need that, creative interest, so there's some connection. That's my only onus. That's my only criteria, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna continue editing this vlog. I am up to 30 minutes now. I think this vlog is gonna be a little bit shorter. Also, the Europe vlog, I'm going to put it up on YouTube once I edit the second part of the Europe vlog for my patrons, and that'll be in probably next week. So stay tuned for that. I watched it again last night, so it was, I don't know, I just like watching my travel vlogs because I put more effort in editing them. Plus, there's more things to kind of play around with and edit. Alright, that's my morning update. It is already 9:30. I stayed up quite late last night watching Gladiator, so but I forced myself to get up. So let's edit this vlog. Hope you are enjoying it so far, and comics. It is now 1:20. I just finished streaming. I actually decided to stream some work on the comic pages, so I finished 6 pages of the Vancouver comic. I'm gonna call it that now because it's just easier, because I'm not telling you guys the title yet. I already have a title for it. So I've finished 6 pages, which is amazing. I wanted to do pages for the other story that I'm working on at the same time, but I think I'm gonna edit this into the vlog, finish editing the vlog, and start exporting it so it can be uploaded by the time I leave. We're leaving today at about 3:30, so I gotta get that done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a good weekend. Bye.